Yeah, like
coming here and like
vibe style.
Cynthia over all the same color. I'm 5 well-rounded. Do you
All good, all.
work I think make room but so positive and easygoing are the do you in 10 years we don't care about any sense to have somebody that
Vibe.
you can know there's more space than I am, but I'm a dreamer on my bike. You just wanna dance. My bike.
Especially because good, all.
Work I think make room but so positive and easygoing are the color.
Is it hard? No.
Young. So positive and easygoing are the dance. Make more wet. So positive and easygoing are there. Or do you? So positive and easygoing are the dance. Make more wet. So positive and easygoing are there. Or do you? Guys, do you? Coming here wearing like
Vibe style.
Cynthia over all the same color. I'm 5 well-rounded. Do you
All good, all.
work I think make room but I'm a dreamer. Do you in 10 years we don't care about any place somebody that
Vibe.
you can know there's more things than I am, but I'm a dreamer on my bike. You just wanna dance.
Especially because good, all.
Work I think make room but I'm a dreamer.
Is it hard? No.
Shit, young. Guys. So positive and easygoing are the dance. Make more wet. So positive and easygoing are there. Or do you? So positive and easygoing are the dance. Make more wet. So positive and easygoing are there. Or do you? Do you?
Well, hello. Surprise! Don't forget you're muted, by the way. Surprise, surprise,
Back.
surprise.
Okay.
There she is. Hello, everyone.
There we go.
Welcome. Welcome to another DaraChat. My name is Mr. Daramuth, or Dara for short, because some of you kids, listen, all right? I know, right? First grade. It was a little difficult, but you learned your words. Second grade, you were getting to the possibility of wonder, science, social studies, all the good stuff. Third grade, you were beyond extraordinary. Now you're an adult and you still have English issues. Correct it. Correct it. No dare mouth here, okay? Goodness sake. I say dare for short for a reason. Now use it. Use it.
Tara. Okay.
Oh goodness. But anyway, at a certain point, you just like, look, I'm hearing you out there right now. Start getting it right. You're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get it wrong. Now that I heard it, it's like, now that you heard it, you're all good, but don't mess it up. But anyway, I get to have back on the breakfast champion, or as like they call her, the little Dixie in Texas.
Okay.
They should too. They should call you the little Dixie because you're just such a charmer.
Oh, it depends on the day. It depends on the day. So
Is
Yeah.
this like when Jen is in a good mood, bad mood scenario?
yeah, I'm trying though. I'm trying to tame the tongue. So I'm trying to
Trying
get
to
better.
what
Yeah, I'm trying to.
how bad does Jen get? That's the real question.
Oh God, there are days where I'm just like, how can people be this fucking stupid? And I just, yeah, but I'm like, nope, No, be nice. Be nice. Try to be nice. Try to be nice.
Well,
I
well,
don't know. Because people ask dumb questions, then I catch myself asking dumb questions because we all project all the time, right? We're all
mm,
projecting all of our issues. We're just like, bleh. We're usually accusing someone else of doing the exact same shit we've done,
mm,
which is always interesting. So yeah. There are days where I just like I start oh no, delete. No, that's just not nice. And then there are days I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just gonna
mm.
piss some people off today, I guess. So yeah, that's yeah, some days I really do, but I'm like I can't I'm trying to I'm like really trying to be better, just trying to be a better person. And so
Mhm.
I'm trying to be nicer. I'm trying to find patience. I don't. It doesn't always work.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
is it like in the essence of just trying to prove a wrong or trying to be right? Like what is the
Yeah,
influence that drives
I
you?
think that's some. Well, then sometimes it's like people will reply with like just the dumbest fucking question imaginable, and you're like, "What?
Mm,
Can you just ask Rock?" You know.
yeah.
But then I'm like, no, we're here to converse, and people want to be entertained, and so like maybe I should say my most entertaining things, and those are
Mm.
usually the most vile, and that's because of what everybody likes, but then I feel bad. I'm like, I shouldn't have said that, and then it should is shameful, and then I end up shaming myself. So it's a lovely
But
cycle. But then someone pisses me off again, and then here we go
right.
again. I'm
Look,
51 and menopausal. I'm allowed. You can't blame everything on menopause. Fucking watch me, motherfucker.
look, hey, look. Oh, first off, look, I have of obviously parent, moms and grandmas and all that stuff that's going through that, so it's understandable. But I mean, you are first and foremost a spitfire in its own right, and you are also one of those IDGAF type of people that just it is what it is. But
Yes.
but I do think it's also a healthier option when you choose a part where you don't reply to the thing that makes you angry.
Yes. Yeah. Silence is the sincerest form of scorn. So.
I just thought that, like throwing pretzels or like some old food at them would work too, but that's just me.
It's it's crazy. It's like I don't know. I try to be nice.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, but at the same time, I'm 51. I don't give a fuck anymore. I
right.
just don't give a fuck. Like I just don't care. Ugh.
Well,
I'm like, no, I have a relationship with God. I have a
mhm,
relationship with Jesus, and that truly, and a relationship with my children.
mhm,
And those are really the only thing that matter. And like,
right.
as long as the kids are good, like it's fine. My daughter
Mhm.
cracks me up. She's like, sometimes because she follows me on X, and she's like, ah, I don't want to see that. Sorry, the followers do. I need a husband.
Look,
Trying to find a husband.
I got bills to pay. Okay, kids. Mama needs to make some cash. All right. But no, that's understandable in the degree of like you have lived a life where you get to see a version of people that's mostly just not seen, right? It's hidden
Yeah,
away.
I saw people, and it opens your eyes to when you see it all the time. Like
Hmm.
when you see it out in public and you notice things, and you're like, oh yeah, that dude sees hookers. Like you can tell there's signs.
Hmm.
And so it's just like, and then there's that whole conflicting thing. It's like I've met some of the nicest people
Hmm.
when I was in the hobby.
Right.
I met some of the nicest people. And one of my oldest friends, I've been friends with someone since April of 2012.
Right.
One of my oldest friends, aside from high school friends, which they don't fucking count.
Right.
Um, fucking high school. Why does everything come back to fucking high school when you really look at it? You're like, it's because you weren't accepted as a kid and you're still trying to get validated.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding. so, but where was I going? Hang on. Where
You were
was I going with
you
that?
talking about
Yeah.
high school
High
validation.
school validation, and before that though,
Your friend from 2012.
my friend from 2012. Like I've met some of the best people, you know, um, through that thing, and I get it. There's there's a need, but it's that it's like men need sex. Men need sex way more than women need sex. Well, most women. But anyway, there's there's men need sex, and celibate men, celibacy leads to higher rates of prostate cancer. And so, and masturbation does not release the same endorphins, the same chemicals in the body as having an orgasm with sex does, and so I get that there's a need, and everyone's single, and it's so fucking hard to date these days. Although this farmers market thing, holy hell, I was like, and I felt so, I didn't even get a shower in yesterday. I didn't have mascara on. I barely had time to even wash my face before I left to go to the market. I'm like, my daughter can be pretty, and I'll just be the ugly one.
Aw.
Like, I'll just be over here. I'm just the baker, and I'm a fucking mess right now. So just leave me alone.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. But I get that men need sex. I get that. I get that there's more of a need for it, but at the same time, you're like, well, you really rather see you have sex with a partner, and then you see the married men that are miserably married, and it's like, okay, well, what are you doing to fix it though? It's like, okay, well, you're going to see hookers on the side, so at least you're not angry all the time, so that's a good thing.
Right.
But at the same time, like, what are you doing to fix your marriage, and why are you just going through the motions? Like, why are people okay with just being fucking married roommates? Like, I don't understand that. Like, why aren't you, clearly you married this person, clearly you fell in love with this person. Like, why can you not find what you fell in love with, and find that spark again? It's like, why do people have such a hard time? And it's because prettier things are always in your face.
Right.
There's always something prettier and shinier, and God bless, look at where we are with society. Everything's fucking disposable, and everything is filters and fillers and plastic surgery and everything else, and you're just like, that this is not real. We need to get back to real. And I think that's why I do like my my morning Bible study, and I just look like shit. I think that's why I do it, because I'm like, no, I want people to see that there is still real in the world. There's pretty, when there's makeup on and hair done and things. But I also want people to see, no, this is what I fucking look like when I wake up in the morning, bitches.
Right.
Like, when I, like, in the Bible study, like, I fucking look rough sometimes. I'm like, ah. When I see myself, I'm like, oh fuck, I should.
She scared herself.
Head down, just read. Fucking don't look. This is all about Jesus.
Right. I kind of think that there is a great question in that regard when you talk about, like, the married faction, like where you have married roommates. And I do think a big chunk of that comes back to that form of communication that kind of gets lost over time, especially if you have kids, right? If you have kids, you're married, you have kids, you do the kids thing, you take them to where they need to go, you do all this stuff.
And here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing about that. The thing about kids, and here's where women fuck up, is because, we have that maternal instinct, and we want to protect our children. But your husband is looking at you as the most important. You're the most important, and then there's the kids, because you can, this is going to sound grotesque and terrible, but you can always have more children, right? Like,
true.
like, but you can't replace each other. You can't replace that. And I think that people, we think that we're in this disposable society, and that relationships are disposable. And it's like, I just wish people would try harder. I wish people would be more real and less filtery and less demanding. I guess it just seems like people are demanding, but then I have demands too. I'm like, no, you must be at least 6 foot. So I'm like, I can't date short men. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I'm fucking tall.
That's all right. I'll wear platform shoes, and I'll stand at least 1 inch more, just so you can have that. I'm only 5'7", but I can reach tall.
I'm 5'10", dude.
No,
I'm 5'10".
Congratulations! I can build a wooden platform and I'll be taller than you. How about that? But anyway, the point of the matter is that while it's understandable, I think it's a lot of complications within that dynamic because if you're just focusing on like say the married part, it does become this sort of synonymous where yeah the whole dating thing right is where you have people who are on the apps or whatever and it's not all right we should not conflate it with all because there's a mishmash of things that happen. You go in the real world, you go to a bar or whatever, there's that possibly meeting someone there or whatever. But there are those demands too. Like women and men have different demands from each other of what they want out of a relationship. And in some small way, all of us want it to work so we don't have to keep looking because looking means energy and energy means oh man, I'm gonna be doing
Time.
this time
It's
and time.
time. It takes time to fucking find someone new and talk to them and then explain all of your shit and all of your baggage and then hope they don't leave, and then
Yeah.
hope they don't use it against you. And oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck, they do. Then they do
Yeah.
use it against you, and
Mhm.
then you're like, you're hesitant to try over, Like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. Like, it's been a year and a half that I've been single and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe, but like I said, farmers market. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go be social again for three
Yeah.
hours a week.
There you
And
go.
just and not be hermity
Yeah.
and get out of my house for a
Yeah.
bit.
Good
So
to good to try something because something is better than nothing at all, and nothing at all is what gets you in that rut of nowhere. Um.
but it's the dating thing. It's like, how do people are so unwilling to unpack their baggage. They're like, hey, so this is all my baggage back here, all this
Mm,
stuff, right? I got all this stuff back here. This
right.
is I've got this, and I've been divorced twice, and I have three children, two of them, that are in my life, and one of them that's not in my life.
Right.
Um, I've got this and this, and oh, hey, by the way, I was a hooker,
Mm-hmm.
and for 5 years, and probably made $500,000 and had nothing to really show for it. Anyway, pissed it all away. God,
let's not throw out the 500,000, but
anyway, but people aren't willing to go, okay, but why did you do these things, and what did you learn from these things, and how can you be a better person based on this baggage? They're just like, no, this is my baggage, I'm bringing it. It's like, nope, I've got it. Nope, we're not unpacking it. Nope, nope, nope. But you must
mm-hmm.
love me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't you dare call me out on my shit. Don't you dare, because and part of it is you notice your own shit. Like, you sit there
Mm-hmm.
and you notice your own shit, and then it's like, and then you start noticing it in other people, and you're like, oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's a really fucking broken person. That's
Yeah.
just a really broken person who did some really, really fucked up things, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, who hurt you? And people throw that around, who hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
but really, there's so much truth in that,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all on the inside, we're all little children who just looking for love. We just
Yeah.
want someone to love us and listen to our dumbass fucking stories and our dumbass fucking jokes. That's all we
Right.
fucking want.
Uh-huh.
And someone to play with in the bedroom. It's like, that's what we all want. We want a best friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, can we just get back to fucking reality and not, I don't know. But then you think, well, fuck, maybe the whole arranged marriages, maybe there's something to that. Maybe they're better off. I don't know. I
Maybe.
don't know.
But it's a variance between people. I think that in the concentration of like dating stuff, I think that when you would ask the question of why people weren't, willing to unload their baggage, or whatever. But I think the problem of it is exactly as you stated, like they don't want it used against them, or whatever. And even if they're in a relationship for I don't know how long and they still haven't relented, there is that fear of leaping into the unknown, which everyone is afraid of to some degree. Some find
Mm-hmm.
excitement out of leaping the unknown, but look, I'm not going into a plane and jumping out that way. All right, that's not how it's going to do it. Um, but I think the real question is, what are you truly afraid of losing?
What am I truly afraid of losing?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Like, as far as like going out and dating again,
Well,
I
that's what
don't.
we're on. Yeah.
Yeah. What am I truly afraid of losing?
She's the
That's a really
same.
fucking good question. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I guess time. I guess it really fucking upsets me that I wasted, 5 years of my life, and it's like I can't get that time back,
right,
and when you're with someone that, you think it's forever and they just think you're just Miss Right Now instead of Miss Right.
yeah,
And so, but then I've been in that relationship where he was not Mr. Right, he was Mr. Right Now.
mm-hmm.
And now like it was my fucking karma, because it's like, nope, I did it to someone else, and then I had it done to me.
Right,
That's just how it fucking works, right? But I understand now why it had to happen. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, I got 5 years where I'm looking around at my house, like, of all the shit that I wanted to do that I
mm-hmm.
didn't do, and so that's why the whole tiling project went on in the bathroom, is at least I got that done. I didn't
Right,
have to look at a bare fucking wall and a bare floor.
right,
It was just a concrete painted floor. And so I'm trying to go, okay, we all only have so much time. We all
right,
owe a death.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, make better use of that time
Mm-hmm.
is what my focus is. And I think my fear is that I'm going to invest in someone again, and have the rug pulled out from under me, and
Right,
then go, okay, well, fuck, what was the whole fucking point of that?
right.
Like, I get it, like, that fucking sucked. All right, what did we learn from that? Okay, well, they can't be too pretty, apparently. So
Hey, don't put yourself down like that. No, but I think that's a reasonable fear, because that's another thing too. Because there are people out there who want to be with someone. It's not, they don't want to be alone anymore, and you want to find someone you can. I mean, it takes work. Don't get me wrong, but you want to find someone who is, you are able to be that open with, without fear of, which you're always going to
yeah,
have fear regardless, even
there's
if you come
always
to the point.
fear.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, and
always
I think we
fear.
talked about that the last time. Is there are two base emotions. You have love and you have fear, and all of your good emotions are based on love. Like, the base emotion to joy. If you have joy, it's because you love something, right?
Mm,
If you're excited, it's because if you're passionate, it's because you love it, right? Like, it all comes down to love. And then the same thing with fear, anger, sadness,
mm,
on and on and on, like anxiety. It's all based on fear. And so, like, my favorite Bible quote, and now I've become one of those people, and I didn't think I'd ever be one of those people fucking rattling off Bible quotes, and here we are. My
mm,
favorite fucking Bible quote is Matthew 5:36, and it says, "Do not fear, only believe." And
mm,
I'm like, fuck, do not fear. And it's like, every little thing can be based on fear. Like, if you get mad at someone in traffic, it's because you're afraid you're going to be late, or you're afraid you're going to get an accident, or you're afraid you're going to get a ticket. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's
mm,
all fear. It can all be logically pulled back into fear.
mm,
And so that's the thing. It's like, okay, well, how do you combat that fear, that fear of loss of time, or loss of, like, pouring into another person, And it's like, okay, well, I've seen some Bible quotes. There's something in there somewhere that says something about, like, you can't harden your heart, basically. And I'm like, oh, but I like the wall around my heart, fucker.
mm.
Yeah. So
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, and again, that comes back to the good reason of, like, you've lived a life, but again, you also have a life lived with experience and skill that not most people would have, and so you have an ability to sort of see things that other people would miss, and
Yeah.
so
The red
that,
flags. But
well,
my
yeah.
my problem is I see the red flags. I see the red flags, and I'm like, I can fix him.
Well, okay, well, that's your fault right there, but still the
But good. Listen, when the sex is really good, you try to fix him.
No, that, first off, that's the wrong, while understandable,
It
that's the
is.
wrong answer. That's the wrong answer, because you can't fix people.
I know that. I know that. I can bring them to Jesus, though. Maybe, I don't know.
Are you bringing them for Jesus for you, or are you bringing them to Jesus for Jesus, so they know? That's the real
For
question.
Jesus, so they're saved.
She said as she yelled at him, "You should know Jesus by now, you rotten piece of scum."
Fucker.
Fear, hate leads to suffering. Yes, Yoda, I get you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Yoda. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, I mean, there are many points of contention or for why people do the things they do, and it's multivariate. It's never one
It's
answer
never one
because
answer.
right, because
No.
you can't quantify a lot of things down to it. Like you talked about
No.
a situation where someone is like road raging or whatever, which is always a fun thing if you're at the recipient of. You're like, well, really? But then again, you never know what's gone on their day. You don't know.
I know, and I flipped off so many people, and now I feel bad. I'm like, who knows what was going on in their life that they're fucked up? It could be like a teen driver they could have just been broken up with, and they're fucking driving like shit. You're like, yeah, I really need to like
Is that
fucking.
is that Jen yelling at me for some others? Hey Jen, how's it going? Motherfucker! I was like, okay, all right, we got it, we got it.
Snuggling is a priority. Wait until she gets to tiling this season. Oh, it's the ceiling. That's
Ceiling.
funny. Yeah.
She will tile everything. Her car tiled, her dog tiled, her children tiled. Soon her world will be tiled. No.
And also, I am not a boomer. I don't know he said boomers are the worst for trauma dumping. I'm not a boomer. I'm a Gen Xer.
Student drivers. I bet you she would flip off student drivers too.
I
I
would
bet you.
not. I would not. If I knew that there were a student driver, try a circle here in New York. Oh God,
try
no.
using
The road rage. I lived in Kuwait for 16 months, I think. It was a little under a year and a half, and yeah, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. The driving over there because we had been in Germany before. In Germany, man, the Germans fucking follow the fucking the autobahn rules. I hate to see it now though with all the fucking migrants. Holy shit! I wonder what it's like now. But back then, this is years ago when I was over there. That everybody drives perfectly, and they expect you to drive perfectly. And getting a license is like a $3,000 ordeal if you're German. Like
Wow.
it's a big deal, and they go to school for a long time for it, and like everyone knows how to drive properly. And then you go to Kuwait, and no one knows how to drive. And there's 2 speed limits on the highway. There are 2 speed limits on the highway. People are driving 50 or a million, and there is no in between. And they've got kids bouncing around in the back seat because seatbelts aren't a thing. Yeah. Anyway, Kuwait's interesting. So, yeah,
And then we told her she had to pay 3,000 crowns to do the driving, and I said, "Oh, she's not going to make it, yeah." But no, I can understand that. But I mean, it does kind of go to show what the differences are in between countries for driving and stuff. Because literally, at one point, you could just be given a license, say you can drive now. It's like, oh yes, I can finally drive. Yes.
Yes, and then they're driving semis, so you're like, fuck, you don't want to fly because you don't know if your pilot's going to drop dead from a COVID jab, mid-flight, and you don't want to drive because of the fucking crazy ass migrants on the fucking roads that don't know how the fuck to drive, and they've been given a license by fucking Newsom. So yeah, it's all just theater. It's like we're just watching theater, and I think it's we all got to get back to real and get back to like and stop letting everyone influence us. I think the whole influencer thing is the dumbest fucking thing. Yes, you should live exactly like me. You should do exactly the things that I do. It's like, no, I don't. Yeah, like we've got to get back to real again. Like real food and real stuff and real relationships. Like I want to have a game night. I want to find people and have a game night again. I used to do, when I was a hooker, I used to do Cards Against Humanity parties.
Ooh.
Oh God, those were so much fun. We'd have like probably like 4 or 5 women would show up, and then like 6 or 7 guys would show up, and it's not like a key party or anything like that.
Right.
But it was just people that were all in that world and just having a good time and just relaxing and having fun. And I miss that. I miss Cards Against Humanity parties. Those were so much fucking fun.
I would go for an Uno party, but no one likes when you say Uno and you're like gonna kick them out.
The kids and I used to play Uno all the time. I used to play Uno Attack, where the one with the button that you push the button and the cards, you don't know if you're getting no cards or 2 cards or 50 cards.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We used to have so much fun with that stupid fucking game.
Just don't play
So much
Monopoly
fun.
with some competitive people. All right, then you're really gonna know.
I'm one of those competitive people. So I'm one of those competitive people. I never let my kids win. I never
Okay.
let them win. Like I wasn't hard on them, but I
Uh.
also didn't take it easy on them. I'm like, if they win, they're gonna earn it and they're gonna be able to celebrate it, you know?
Uh.
And like even when we used to play Mario Kart, you know, when Riley was little, it's like, you know, he'd come in 12th every time. And, you know, and then I would always come in, you know, in the top, and then my daughter, you know, started working her way up, and then it was her and I, you know, would tie all the time.
Mm.
And then Riley slowly worked his way up. We got to the point where it was, you know, we were in the top 3 of a 12, you know, 12, you know, 9 computer player race. But no, my
Right.
kids and I, it used to be a thing. Like, that was part of the reason of being a hooker, is so that I could just work for a couple of hours during the day,
Mm.
um, and then work when I didn't have them, you know, like, because, you know, I did week on, week off custody with my ex.
Right.
And so the weeks that I didn't have them, it was on. But no, I did that so that I could spend time with them, so that I wasn't stressed about money all the time. And I
Right.
realized, like, it took its toll on me, and I wish I could go back and do things differently.
Mm.
But at the same time, I don't regret spending that and having that time with them and feeding them real food and making
Mm.
real meals and having real bonding time. Like, having dinner around the table was something that we did every single night.
Mm.
You know, we like, or we would go out to eat or whatever. We would go to, you know, the Alamo Draft House and watch a movie and eat dinner there.
Nice.
But that was a thing, like, and we don't do that anymore. And we really, really need to get back to community, you know, because look at what's going on in the world. We've got all of the politics, we've got all of the arguing. We're being, you know, run by elite pedophiles, you know. It's like, why can't we, because we've been divided, because we don't have community, because we're all alone. We're in a loneliness epidemic right now.
Mm.
People, there are so many people in the world. There's more people than we've ever had, and
Right.
yet we have more single people than we've ever had. We're more connected than we've ever been in history that we know of, right?
Mm.
And
Yeah.
yet we're so disconnected from each other. And so that was part of the reason why I wanted to do the farmers market again. Because at first, because I have been saying that I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. It's a lot of fucking work. Like,
Mm.
Sunday, I was up. I woke up Sunday morning, 7:30, because that's what time Milton the goose wakes me up.
Right.
Wakes me up as soon as the sun comes up. The goose starts honking to be let out. And, you know, I was up at 7:30. I didn't go to bed until 6:30 Monday morning,
Mm.
because I was just baking, making dough, making sure that the dough was all going to turn out, because the thing about sourdough is sourdough waits for no man.
Right.
Um but if you don't, you know, if you overproof it, your dough is not, your bread is going to come out flat and it's going to be ruined. And that's what
Right.
happened. It's happened to me before, because I'm like, oh, I'm just going to lay down for a little bit, you know, and then I, you know, turn off my alarm as soon as it goes off, and then I overproof my dough. So
Right.
I stayed up. I stayed up until 6:30 in the morning, and then
Mm.
slept for 3 hours,
Right.
and then got up and kept going and going and going until that night, until, what was it, Monday night.
Mm.
That was all Monday. And then Tuesday, yesterday, I got up at 6:30 in the morning and was just going, going, going. I, like, to the point I didn't even get a shower before I fucking went to the market. Like, I was just like, fuck,
Yeah.
I hope no one gets too close. Like, I'm like, oh, man, it's so bad. I'm just gonna walk around like this. Would you like some bread? Yeah. No. So, but it's a lot of hard work. But when I got that message, because I had sent a message almost a year ago
Right.
to the farmers market to say, hey, I want to be a vendor. And they said, oh,
Okay.
we already have a sourdough vendor. And I
Right.
was like, fuck. Or we already have too many bakers or something like that. I think that's what it was that they said. And yeah, and so they messaged me out of the blue on
Mm.
Friday, just completely out of the blue. And so it was like, okay, I guess. And I was like, you know what? I'm supposed to do this. I just felt like I don't want to do it, but I'm supposed to. I'm just going to say yes. I'm just going to fucking make it happen.
Right.
I'll just make a little bit of stuff so it won't be too much wasted, if it doesn't get eaten, it's enough. We've got a shit ton still left over.
Right.
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of artisan bread left over, just the plain loaves, but we'll give it to friends and neighbors and stuff. It'll be fine. But I thought, no, I'm supposed to go out and go meet people again. So, and that's what I did yesterday. And even though I look like shit, I still got flirted with. So that was kind of fun.
I think it's. I think the I think the event is sort of and just an opportunity to not only show off what you've done with baking and sourdough and all that stuff, but that connection out there, especially since it's like
Yeah.
a farmer's market, basically.
It's a farmer's market. And I've done the markets before. This is not my first rodeo. Like I did the
Right.
markets back in 2016. And then in 2022, I the 2022 or 2023, I can't fucking remember. I sat at the end of my friend's driveway, and yeah, 2023. The end of my friend's ex-friend now, friend's driveway, and put up a tent because right where she was, nobody gives a shit. It's out in the middle of nowhere by the lake, and I sold $10,000 worth of baked goods over the summer.
Nice.
Just going out there and sitting out there Fridays and Saturdays, you know. And then my daughter said, she goes, I've really missed doing the markets, because she did the markets back in 2016 when she was really young, but she loved it, you know. And then she loved it going out and sitting under the tent. She'd bitch about it, but she loved it apparently. I thought she hated it,
Right.
you know. So I was like, hey, you know what, we're gonna make this a family business. And so I told my son and his girlfriend, I said, if you guys will wash the dishes behind me, that's a big fucking part of it. I said, if you guys will wash the dishes behind me, you guys will get a cut of the profits as soon as we have a profit.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I said, my daughter gets a cut of the profits because she helps me set up. She helps me put labels on things. She helps me package. She helps me. And then she's really good with sales, as you saw on the clips and the posts that I did, where she's, you know, standing there looking all pretty, doing her she's wafting things.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
It's
yeah, I
adorable.
told them, I said, we need to make this a family business because we have really good recipes. And they watched people yesterday. You know, this lady, there's this girl that she's probably like older teenager, maybe young 20s, and she took a bite of the cake and she just kind of like melted a little bit. She's like, oh my God, that is so good. I'm like, yeah, that's the stuff that I bake. Like, you're not going to taste this anywhere else, you know?
Yeah.
And then we traded with someone to get to get a loaf from the other sourdough baker, because I always love trying other people's sourdough. Like,
Right.
you know, I want to try a sourdough that I'm like, damn, that's what I need to aspire to. That's what I want to try. I want to taste the sourdough that fucking rocks my world. And so far that hasn't happened. We cut into it last night, and my son's girlfriend goes, it doesn't have the holes like yours does. And I was like, yeah, mine doesn't even have as many holes as it's supposed to have. But yeah, this is really dense. This is really dense. Like, okay, yeah. So when the guy told me, he's like, oh, we have another sourdough baker. And I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking in my head, we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. So
First time.
First time I hear someone say cutting into a loaf, there's not enough holes in this. That's the afternoon surprise right there. But
that's what he said.
She got it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was pretty. I mean, it was adorable. You know, your daughter was out there helping you and all that stuff, and I really think that sort of thing is an opportunity maker in itself. You can make some money on it, sure. And I don't know how all that works, but I mean, the real bonus of it all is really just what it allows what the reach is of it, and what comes from that reach is basically the point. Because I mean, you're doing something that you've been doing. You're showing people, you know, the live streams of doing the bread. You're doing all that stuff, and then you've got the communal skills you've had since you've been, you know, hoeing and doing. Well, that's what it should be called, hoeing and doing.
Oh my God, that's funny.
See, the That's what see when you want a name for it, don't call it Jen's Bakery, just call it Hoeing and Doing. It's like, wait, why is it called that? Well, let me tell you a story about a young lady named Jen.
Well, yeah. Hoeing and Doing.
Oh, I can see now. Wait. What's this place called? It's called Hoeing and Doing. Look, man, I just got to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on here, but it tastes good.
That's funny. Oh my god, that's funny.
You should be writing this stuff down, Jen. Write it down. Write it down.
I've had an LLC since 2014. So I've been back when I was baking in 2016.
Yeah.
So the baking streams are the best. Yay! I'm glad everybody likes the baking streams.
Is the knockout test real? Oh, I don't know about that.
Knockout test. What?
Is it? Are you like when she beats you with a loaf? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's why she was wafting the brownies as a distraction. It's your brownies that look like shit, Jen. Yes, those brownies were so fucking good. Oh my god, they were so good. Let me catch up. I haven't been paying attention to comments. I'm so sorry. I'm like,
don't
shit,
worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your enjoyment is just to do something with hoeing and doing. All right, that's the real point. Yeah. That's the real point of this. People will be like, that's not a real great way to call a business. You know what? When you start hoeing, you can start make the doing. Okay, that's when you can. I put my work into this. You don't tell me what to do. Oh man, that'd be.
Oh my gosh, Dara, you're cracking me up.
It's what I do every time. Like a bunch of eggs that are going in that sourdough. I know how to crack you up. Oh! What?
We don't put eggs in.
Will you just let it go? Will you just let it go? I got it, okay? I got it. It's called a joke. It's called a joke.
Actually,
not knock out the bread knock test. Oh, well, I don't know anything about it.
Oh yeah, you knock on the loaf, and you can tell if it doesn't necessarily work on the croissant. I haven't tried it on the croissant sourdough.
Yeah,
croissant sourdough is so fucking good. Holy shit,
sounds good too.
But no, if you want to know if your sourdough is done, when you pull it out of the oven, you knock on the bottom of it. It'll have a sound to it, like. And you can tell, you're like, okay, yeah, that's done. So I haven't done the knock test in so long. Holy shit. Thank you for the reminder. Like, I need to do that. I need to do the knock test.
She hasn't done a knock test in a while. That's a first. Anyway, the point.
the croissant dough is holy fucking shit. I have to talk about that for just a second.
Okay.
So you take your basic sourdough loaf, which is sourdough. True sourdough is just bread flour. It's just flour, water, and salt. Right?
Yeah.
Flour. Water and salt. That is sourdough. Because your starter is flour and water and the magical yeast in the air. But that's basic sourdough, right? And so you're taking a basic sourdough loaf and you're freezing a stick of butter, and then you grate it. You grate the butter, and then you add that grated frozen butter into the dough.
Oh.
And holy fucking shitballs is it! It is. Oh, I fast all the time, right? I fast in the mornings. I try not to eat anything until like later in the evening.
Right.
That didn't work out so well today. But I try to fast, and like I wake up thinking about that fucking bread, that chocolate croissant bread. I wake up I'm like, oh yeah, let's make some toast. Like, no, I can wait till later. I can have toast later. But no, I wake up thinking about that bread. That bread is so good.
Just goes to show you what good homemade bread can do to you, especially when it makes you feel like you're about to just float to heaven itself.
Right.
Welcome. Just that'll be the tagline. Welcome to Hoeing and Doing, where heaven feels on earth.
What I gotta do tonight. I gotta make French butter.
French butter?
I gotta make French butter. I put so you take heavy cream and you add in some just a couple of tablespoons of yogurt to it, Greek yogurt, and then you cover it and let it sit in the cupboard for 3 nights.
Oh. I just thought it was... Oh, God.
Yeah, nope. And then you pull it and you stick it in the fridge. So it's cultured. It's cultured butter.
Cultured butter?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
See, I thought it was just you take a stick of butter like the land of lakes and just start speaking French to us. Like, oh, look, it is a stick of butter. Oh.
It is a croissant.
Croissant! Oh, look! There is more croissant! Oh, let us go! I have not had a croissant in a fortnight, and I need some croissant.
Right?
I saw that lady trying to eat a croissant, and she was really eating the croissant. If you get to my drift. Oh. She was like, it was a little too much, I must say. I said, Madame, you need to calm it down. I am a little hot over here. Oh,
Oh my god.
it's your fault giving yourself a sweet tooth. That is true. That is true. Don't give yourself a sweet tooth. Got a mug a bit ago.
Yes, he sent me a mug. I just realized too we've been talking to you this whole time. Like it didn't dawn on me until now. So I'm so sorry, Radical. It just dawned on me. But yeah, he did. He got me the CUNT mug. You know, the University of North Texas, but the handle is also black, so the letters are black,
nice.
so it's CUNT, and yeah, and so yeah.
Sometimes
Croissant.
croissant. Every time I look at her, she is like a croissant, so buttery and flaky, and so ready.
It was so much fun. The farmers market, the poop, because we did the holy crap brownies.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about. The holy crap brownies.
Hold on. You don't say a farmer's market and then poop and expect someone to say, "Is that edible?"
Yes. So what I did is I made a pan of brownies and then I used the poop emoji to cut them out,
okay.
and then I frosted them and I put a little face on them.
Yeah.
And they were, holy crap, these are really good brownies. That's what we call them. Holy crap, these are really good brownies. And so, and people fucking loved them. They cracked up. And then I had the cake poops instead of cake pops. I made cake poops. They're little emojis. And so I want to make funfetti ones. I want to make cake pops out of cake poops out of funfetti and call them party poopers.
Oh, look at you getting all.
But, so some people didn't quite get it. But the people that got it were like, "Oh my fucking god, that's hysterical!" Yes.
That's right. Get those poop pops and start licking them like no tomorrow, because they may actually turn into poop pops. But no, that's pretty awesome though.
So yeah, no, they had fun. So I want to keep going, and I want to make a hello.
Ooh, well, hello.
I know you think it's time. Why haven't I heard the goose?
Okay.
I want to continue, and I want to make a red velvet cake pop and make it a period poo. But we'll have to call it something else so that we so that the women will kind of know what we're talking about, but the men might not get it.
It's called the monthly sugar rush is what it's called. Someone needs a little love today. Here's your monthly sugar rush.
Tasted amazing. The cake pops, the cake poops they taste almost like a hostess. Like a hostess ding dong, or like a hostess, like a little Debbie, like Swiss cake roll. Yeah, right. No, ding dongs. Was it hostess ding dongs or little Debbie ding dongs? Hostess makes. Yeah, those are my favorite. Those are what I want to replicate. But the cake pops actually taste like it. Like when you bite into it and you're chewing it, you're like, damn, that kind of tastes like a ding dong. But not the kind of ding dong that I want to taste.
Oh, come on. No, this is the kind of thing. This is the kind of thing right there where you're out there and you're eating a popsicle for summer, and you're just eating it normally, and then some guy comes up to you with a red face. And he's like, "Well, I know what I need to have for dessert."
Right. Like when you eat a banana, don't make eye contact. That's why Mom told me to eat it sideways.
The ho-hos.
The ho-hos.
Oh,
the ho-hos. The ho-hos. Yes. The ho-hos. We should do it H-O-E hyphen H-O-E.
Yeah. H-O-E.
Yeah,
ho-hos.
Ho-hos.
Every time I take a bite, I feel drippy. But but no, I mean it's great that is working out for you? Because I mean, honestly, when I had seen like the pictures and stuff, because you'd put the tent up and your daughter was doing the wafting and all stuff, it seemed like something that was just a slow progress from what you've been doing with doing all the sourdough baking and all that. It's just part of that, especially when you talk about like making cookies from when you're still doing what you were doing back in the day. I mean,
Back in the day, yeah.
yeah.
I was still feeding people. That's where I was testing recipes on my clients.
Yeah.
So,
And if one of them ended up dead, it wasn't your fault. But listen, it was the cookie.
What killed him? A poisoned ho-ho from a hoe.
No, it was that poop. It was that cake poop. That cake poop was the institutor.
It was the cake poop.
Found to have real poop in it, but anyway, it was the customer she didn't want back. That's for sure.
Never a customer, always a client.
Always a customer.
That was what differentiated me from the other women, from a lot of other women, is because I never referred to them as customers. I always referred to them as clients. Like I never, yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Well, I guess it makes sense because customer makes them feel like an everyday, like go to the grocery store or whatever. Client makes it feel more
Upscale.
special.
More special.
Upscale. Like there's this client person that just gets in this nice hotel and it's like blasé and all that stuff. Customer just makes it sound like someone from the telemarketing company just called and said, "Would you like to try our cookie?" But the there's a difference right there for you to use. Oh man.
I think I just heard my chicken.
That's okay. It's
Yep.
laying an egg. Rhett says, I mean,
So
when
funny.
you die, you do poop yourself, so you could use that as marketing.
Oh God.
The poop so good, you'll do it when you're dead. The poop so good, you'll do it when you're dead. I am coming up with marketing stuff for the genius of it all, and it's for free. Write it down. Write it down. I can't
Well,
believe
as soon as you give me something good, I'll write it down.
Oh. Well, why don't you start first and then we'll get there, okay? All right.
Yeah.
Listen, you want to turn into a pissing contest? I will be there with a 10-gallon jug, and we'll see who's the real pisser on this game, okay?
I can't pee standing up.
Yes, you can, quitter. Yes, you can.
In the shower.
Oh, well, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's just make exceptions to the rule.
It's a drain.
Hey, nature is a drain. Okay, just go outside.
I've done that just to irritate my dog.
Is that how you taught your dog to pee outside? Look, hey, it's enough of this.
That is one way that you can teach your dog to pee outside. Is that if you pee outside, they'll smell it and they'll pee outside. That is actually legit one way to do it.
Now we know how Jen trained her dogs.
The more you know.
The more you know. That's how Jen trained her dogs. She went outside and said, "Look at me. Look at what I'm doing. You see this? This is where you do it. Right here." It'd be like
I actually peed in my ex-boyfriend's yard.
Oh yeah? Was that just you like trying to mark territory, or were you just like, I don't want to pee inside this house?
No, I was trying to mark territory.
Is that here in the Amazon we see some females peeing on the front of their houses, and we are wondering if it is to mark their territory or it is simply just one of the wonders of the Amazonians. Ma'am, can you tell us? Yes. I believe we'll have to come back to that one later. Oh goodness. Is that what I should be wearing?
There's a story. The dog had to go. My dog really had to go out.
Right.
And I really had to pee. So we both really had to go, and I let him out. And I was like, and I wasn't wearing any underwear. I was like, fuck it. I just squatted and peed. Nobody could see me.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. I'll just pee outside. So yeah.
Is that a sign of true love when you're a woman or a man pees on the front of your lawn? You're like, you know what? It's gonna be a good day.
It's the back. It was the backyard.
Backyard, front yard. You know, at a certain point, someone's gonna see it. But Jan, are you okay over there? Yeah. Just marking my territory. Hold on. Red has a point. The amount of discomfort you have when you stare at you, though, when they do their business. You know what?
Well,
I'm gonna stare all day long.
because they stare at you because they know that you're watching their back. That's why they
Mm,
stare at you. They're like,
yeah.
you fucking watch me while I'm fucking going. Make sure nothing comes up and sneaks up behind me. You fucker, just for you fucking watching, or are you watching? I'm going. I'm going. I'm still going. I'm still going. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Okay.
Is this going to be the new relationship test? You both pee in the yard, and you're just like watching each other.
Oh my lord. Okay.
I can pee longer. No, I can pee longer. And here we see a male and a female arguing about how long they can sustain their urine processing.
It's a pissing contest.
Literally and figuratively.
Right.
Red says use the leaves to wipe. No, you have to be careful of that because you always pick a poison oak or a poison ivy up. It's gonna be a bad time. All right, it's gonna be a bad time. No one wants to have a poison ivy leaf wipe their behind because you're not gonna be sitting down for the rest of it. Okay, just saying. All right, just saying. That'll be a new relationship status when you both pee on the front lawn in a pissing contest. That's
Let's not say we did.
That's how you know you really love each other when you're just staring at each other and you're peeing.
So the first did I tell you about the first time somebody asked me to pee on them?
What?
Yeah, like the first time I had a client that asked me to pee on them.
Oh man, I hope they paid well good.
Yeah, it was an older guy. He was a doctor.
Oh,
Yeah, and he said
that answers a lot of questions.
he said that he said urine is the safest substance from the body, and so I called him whatever he called me. I can't remember what it was.
Mm.
And he's talking. Yeah, I'm at this hotel. I'm in this room. Blah blah blah. I'll see you at such and such. 7 p.m. whatever the fuck time it was, and drink a lot of water. Click. What?
Well,
What? Okay. I had to take a Xanax. Like at the time, that was when I don't take Xanax anymore, but I had to take a Xanax to be able to do it. But he laid down on the bathroom floor with a towel under his head, and then had me straddle his straddle his face, like and then just squat down, straddle his face like he was gonna do things, and then peed in his mouth. It was fucking weird. I couldn't look at it. I am like okay, go, because I had like stage fright almost. Like you can't. It's hard to pee on somebody.
that's why it sounded like a small trickle, but
I had one guy. He wanted me to straddle the tub. I stood on the sides of the tub, and he got down in the tub on his knees and had me pee all over him.
Wow.
I'm like, this is probably one of the weirdest things that I did, and not that that's weird, but he was like rubbing it all in his hair, and it was weird. The Indian dude. That was an Indian dude. So, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, the best thing that ever happened that I ever heard. Water sports, yes. Yes. The best thing, I don't have an issue with water sports. I actually kind of enjoy it, but that's neither here nor there. But
someone's writing that down right now.
I know, right? The best thing that I ever heard someone say is I was going to this appointment, and it was an Indian dude, and I got there and he met me in the parking garage, and he's like, "No, you're too thin." And I wasn't thin at the time, I was like 20 pounds heavier than I am now, and I didn't consider myself thin by any means. It's like 180,
right?
But yeah, he's like, "No, you're not thick enough." That's the best fucking compliment I've ever had. Thank you. I'm out. So yeah, he was like, yeah, he turned me. He didn't want me once I got there,
Yeah.
So it was weird.
He said, she said thick, and he said no, thick.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Well, I certainly know
an itchy asshole is an excuse for anal. Yes, it is.
And also for passing on poison ivy to the other person. So there you go. really not a good excuse at that point. Why do you guys seem so down and ups? Well, it's a funny story. Maybe not so much, but it's somewhat funny. Starts with
Right.
poison ivy, ends with ouch. Um, plump. That's right. Plump. She was a turkey. All right, and what I'm saying, she was a butterball turkey.
Oh, it's terrible. That's funny. That's terrible, but that's funny.
Plump and perky like the turkey. There you go. That's how you rhyme it. Plump and perky like the turkey. Look, Mama, Dad has said he loves the ladies, but he loves them like plump and turkey, jerky like a turkey. All right, let's just say that. Um, you, you come across someone that says it's like, no, we're done here. Oh my goodness, and looking to stuff and looking to stuff. That's usually what you write in a DM when you're near Thanksgiving. Is like, look, I know it's been a while, but I'm ready to do up a little plumping, if you know what I mean.
They plump when you cook them.
Oh well, there's more cooking with that. That's for sure.
Yeah,
let's
oh
let's
my
just say
goodness.
that let's just say there's a timer, but it takes 9 months. But anyway,
Oh goodness. Yeah. Hey, what are you getting into? Hey.
Oh man. It's always fun getting to have you back. That's hilarious. Anyway.
Anyway.
I can't help myself with that one. Anyway, it is the top of the hour. And so what happens,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, is I set aside some time for me and my guests to promote our stuff. Now, of course, if they're not a content creator, they usually say a few words and be on their way. But for Miss Jen here, I haven't added your Rumble yet, but I just saw you follow me there. But anyway, for her stuff that I do know, there are your links if you want to promote your stuff, young lady. The floor is yours.
Yeah. I guess so. Every morning I do a live stream Bible study.
Mm-hmm.
And then I most nights I try to do an evening good night gospel horrifying Old Testament Bible study, which is always fun. Bedtime Bible stories that are horrifying bedtime Bible stories. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do my other streams. I do my DIY streams sometimes. I need to get back into it. I'm fixing to get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to be streaming in the kitchen all the more often. Whilst especially Sunday, Monday, I should have streamed this morning or Tuesday morning, but yesterday morning. But I was just like, I was so scrambling trying to get everything ready. But I think I will next time. I'll
Mm-hmm.
actually stream like the actual prepping while we're packaging and packing and everything. I might stream that. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so streaming all those live streams, just ridiculousness. Just live streaming the hermit life, I guess, for the most part. I'm trying to think, and sometimes I need to get back to yoga. Fuck.
Yeah.
Really need to get back to yoga. And then legs up the wall. Yes, legs up the wall is a yoga pose. It's ridiculously fucking good for you. It feels good on your low back, especially. It feels good in your legs. It helps with your lymphatic drainage.
Mm-hmm.
It helps. It just helps. It's just a yoga pose. Look it up. Legs up the wall. Like people, and then again, I try to have patience. They're like, what's legs up the wall? What does it do? Does it do this? Does it do that? Motherfucker, why does no one want to fucking research anything for themselves? They just expect you to tell them, like
Yeah.
everything. Instead of like going and looking for something, they're like, everybody's just looking for a pill or an answer. It's just like fasting. I fast all the time. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't go that long without food. Yeah, you can if you're not a pussy,
Yeah.
you know? Like anybody can fast, anybody can go without food for fucking days if you have a strong will. It is not about food. It's mental.
Self-control.
Fasting is mental. Self-control is about self-control. I need to do a fast again, and I want to try to go for 7 days. I've done 5 days 3 different times now. I've done 3 days a whole bunch of times, but now I want to go, like, I want to go for 7 days. Just do 7 days, and then just do maybe just like liquids. So like maybe during Lent. Not that I'm Catholic, not that I'm ever gonna be Catholic, but never say never. I guess you never fucking know. But yeah, I'm thinking about fasting for Lent, like doing the first 7 days of just water and salt, like a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of salt so that you get electrolytes. And then thinking about just like after 7 days doing just liquids, like liquid like bone broth and you know, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Fruit juices maybe. I don't know. Coconut water.
There
We'll
you
see.
go.
Yeah.
All
So
the
anyway,
good stuff. Yep.
all the good stuff. So I think that's about it. Like,
Mhm.
and I have 8 crazy dogs, and there are 5 cats in this house that are none of them are mine. They all belong to the kids. And then we have the goose, and we have the house chicken, and Bob the bird.
Bob the
So,
bird.
yeah, Bob the bird.
Bob the bird. Bob's the bird right there.
She is fixing to be 39. She'll be 39 in April. It's crazy. And we've only known that she's a girl for like the last 2-3 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
There
Anyway.
you go. No,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway.
No.
Anyway.
No, let me say something first. Anyway, but again, her links will be down below in both the description on the Rumble and YouTube side because I streamed to both. So if you want to see where else she's at, usually you can find her on X, but I'm pretty sure she'll try and post elsewhere whenever she's able to. But
when I get there, I might get there. We'll see.
she might get.
We'll
She'll
I
have.
can't live stream on YouTube because YouTube like doesn't like that I'm listening to all different kinds of music.
The copyright
They're
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, the copyright stuff. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, why? So stupid.
Because you're just too goddamn pretty. That's why they don't like you. But anyway, so her links are right there, both in the Rumble side and YouTube side. So if you want to see where else she's at, you can look at those links right there, and you'll find her. Or you could just listen for her. You'll find her that way too, because she's just so she'll yell your head off.
Very loud.
For a second, I thought she was going to show us her tonsils. I'm like, all right, we're getting a little anatomy lesson. All right, that's good. But anyway, you can find her links down below. Wonderful person, but she will rip your head off if you're not careful. So if you deserve it. If you deserve it, she will. If you don't, then you're all right.
I apologize when I'm wrong.
She says that she's not wrong and still yelling at the person. You motherfucker! I told you I was right. Every time. Anyway, for my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only does it help in being seen more, like all content creators want to be, it also helps in having other people on, like Jen, like Tomby, like so many other people. Again, I've had on over 300 various guests, and
That's amazing.
And the roof is still the ladder is still rising. I would have said the roof is still climbing, but I don't think that works. But the roof is still rising. Oh, the roof. But yeah, over 300 various people, and again, I talk to people who are and aren't content creators because there's so much more. And I think people limit themselves, but it is what it is for content creation. Of course, that's the end of that part. But let's see. This is where my link stuff is at. If you want to see where else I'm at, you can go there. My Twitter X, my email, I have a link to Discord for communication. My Rumble and YouTube are in there as well. So if you're missing your North Star and you're trying to find where else I'm at, guess what? That link right there is your North Star. And you'll find me soon enough. Just don't look when it's lunchtime. Anyway, the point of the matter is all my links are in there, so you can go find me there. And of course, I do promote a few things before we continue on to this travel of wonderment. One of which is I am part of Proton's partner program, and so for a time, they're offering a 2 week free try for any of the items they have. I mean, again, they have Proton Mail, Proton Drive, Proton Pass, Proton VPN. You could try the whole bundle if you'd like, or just the individual parts, but for 2 weeks you get to try any one of those things. Because I use it on a daily basis, and I promote it because I believe they offer something that a lot of people need. They're a privacy based company, and people, you hear stories like a company gets hacked, passwords get leaked, all that sort of stuff. Your clothing size gets put out there, and everyone knows you wear a size 9 when you say you've been wearing a size 7. So there's that.
Well,
But
then maybe don't lie.
hey, you know what? Some of us have to look a little handsome. Okay, calm yourself.
Don't lie about your size. Just don't lie.
Well, I'm not like a size 27, okay? Let's just calm it down there. All right. But anyway, again, all the offers a 2 week free trial. Again, I promote it for the benefit of others, not for myself, because I use it again, and I believe in what they're doing. So give it a look. If it's worth it to you, great. If not, that's okay. It's another tool to use later down the line. Thank you much for that. And of course, the last thing before we get back to it, is I promote Biltong, Biltong USA. It's a sort of a mom and pop store run by my husband, wife, and sort of their family. Biltong, for those who don't know, is a South African snack. Actually, you know what? I just got my order in. This is what Biltong is right there. That's Biltong. All right, and it's their form of beef. It's not exactly like a beef jerky, but it's their form of it. And basically, this is what you get. This is Wagyu right there. This is Wagyu, and so they I've actually had the husband on who runs the store. Great guy. He's actually the one from South Africa, and yeah, they run it in Texas, and they do like a little, like they have a little convenience store with it. So anything they sell on their online store, they actually sell in store as well. So if you ever want to go there, it's like in Sunset, Texas. Yeah, that's right. It's Sunset, Texas. Um, or for those who want to see, like it's right there. Come on, focus. I can't show my face. I guess it won't work. There we go. Like right there. That's where it's located at in Texas. If you're in Texas, you can go visit yourself. But regardless, great people, made in America, make some great stuff. I buy when I can, because I'm not a rich person by any standards, but I do try to support them whenever, because they are great people. And you know what? Sometimes it's great to support made in American small local, well, not local, but small businesses like that, because they're making a great product here in America. Okay, so, and if you do want to buy something from the store, you can use code DAR to save 10% off. That's right, 10% off. Not 0, not 5, 10%. That's right. Even your grandma would say that's a pretty good deal. And believe you and me, she clips those coupons for that very reason right there. So code DAR for 10% off. But yeah, those are the two things I promote. That's all you need to tell an American. Yes, but it's food made in America. All right, it's food made in America. All right, just
America. Fuck yeah.
America. Where I go out with. That's where I go with old Yeller, and I go out there hunting, and then the old Yeller gets bit by some. The dogs.
The dogs.
The dogs approacheth.
The dogs are barking. Yeah.
They're a good alarm system, though.
They are. The goose is actually a good alarm system. That's why people have geese. They're little. You don't have geese for any other reason unless you're gonna slaughter them for the down. But
Yeah.
don't plan it. But no, they make amazing fucking yard guards. He is loud as shit, man. And when anybody, like when my daughter comes over, he goes flying down the side of the house and like
Right.
honking and waving his wings, and
Oh.
yeah, he's loud. He's loud, but the neighbors have so far gotten used to him.
Mhm.
So yeah, like it's like, cause I live in Little Mexico, so it's not like it really matters. There's no HOA or anything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
There you go. And if someone tries to come, that goose will go
that
out there.
goose is, yep, yep, he does, he does. So he's fucking, yeah, he's annoying, but I
He
love him.
needs,
He's
yeah,
Milton.
Milton. Why
So
now?
I'm trying to get a what?
Why Milton?
My son named him that. I have no idea. I do love Office Space, my stapler. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get a video of Milton when he comes flying down, because it's funny. He does like this flying run, he's
Yeah,
flapping his wings and everything. So yeah, trying to get something. But yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
Brett said Grandma couldn't say anything; she'd be gumming it.
Funny.
Well,
That's funny.
she's got to chew the food somehow. But no, that's the that's. I mean, again, you're like, you're sort of your own little zoo. So
A little
you
bit.
got a little bit,
Yeah. A little
but
bit.
I
I'd
mean,
have
that's
a pet raccoon if I could.
oh,
If I could. But yeah.
why
I don't think I
can't
can then. Chicken. I think the raccoon would eat the chicken.
yeah, because
Yeah.
the because I mean is because because that'd be a very interesting moment that you wouldn't want to happen. But
No.
she has two stallions. What?
Yeah,
You have,
two Great Danes.
oh, two Great Danes. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what they mean.
Yeah. That's what he means by that. That's what he means by that. Two Great Danes. So
My Danes shall ride forth across the Great Plains, and we shall take over. You can't stop me, you bulldozer. These dogs shall ruin you.
I should have made a cart for them when they were younger. I should have made a cart for them to pull. Like, I could have just ridden in a cart and had them pull me. As much energy as they had, like, yeah.
Just
when they were younger.
just get a little red wagon and just tie them to there, and there you go. Look at that. Yes, my
Just
steeds.
I'll just get in a wagon and just hold the leashes,
Yeah.
Just hold, yeah. Just like hang on for dear life. I'd probably end up dead.
Goodness sake. You'd be like, yes, my steeds, yes, look at these fine dogs there. They pull me like I am the queen, and we go forth and we wave to the people. I'd like a tax on this child, and that day Jen's ego grew 2 sizes too big. So
they're half a Clydesdale.
Half a Clydesdale?
Fine.
I don't.
Clydesdales are massive, man.
Yeah, they are massive.
They're massive horses. Like, they make me feel small. Like, that's, yeah. Like,
so what you really want, Jen, is you want a Clydesdale sort of thing.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Well, you want what you want.
So what? I think we're all learning a valuable lesson today that Jen is being very truthful. She's very truthful about her dating preferences. So if you're not a Clydesdale, you're out. You're out. You can't be part of her. You can't be part of Jen's inner circle. You're gone. All right. No Clydesdale, no date. No Clydesdale, no date. You imagine someone comes with an actual Clydesdale. It's like, son of a bit.
I gotta say, I'd be impressed. Like, if somebody showed up, yeah, I don't know. We kind of wonder, like, does anybody do anything anymore to impress anyone? And when they do something to impress them, is it all just love bombing?
Right.
Or is it genuine? It's like, again, we go back to what's real and what's not, like what's worth it and what's not. Hung like a Clydesdale too. You're funny.
Well, but that actually goes back to your earlier thing about the time part. Like, the impress part takes time, and people have a lot of different things of what impresses them, whatever. You could still do something simple, sure, but people are now in that expectation. Not all, but there are some people who are in expectation of like this grandiose thing in order to win them over. And the problem of
Yeah.
that comes back to a time, and it also comes back to a financial thing. It's not to say that there shouldn't be some form of impressing or whatever, but now we're into this phase of we need to impress so much that will be undeniable for them to be with the
Yeah.
individual as a partner. And the
Yeah.
problem with that though is that goes back to your earlier statement of time sunk fallacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I think the real question is with how things are on the technological scale, because that's part of that point. What if people are just wanting in that quick and arena of just like in and out sort of thing, where they get to know, not like that. I'm just talking like the quickening of what, like the dating app, so you can find somebody, you can swipe left, swipe right, sort of thing.
Yes, the dating apps. It's so bad. Like I feel terrible because I'm picky, man. I'm
Yes.
picky.
I'm just waiting for you to drop like he also needs to make six figures and also has to have a 6 incher. I mean, at that point, we're just like, Jen is one of them, one of them, one of them.
It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean. You can't get to London in a rowboat, baby.
But you know what? Someone with enough gumption is going to say, but I can try. Look at me go. Then you have to like, you know what? Maybe I should change some things here. But anyway, but I mean, it is. I don't know. For me, I've never been on a date per se. Uh, Actually, I don't
Never?
think. No, I don't think I've ever been on a date. I've
What?
got. Yeah, I don't. It's just one of those things of not had a opportunity in life. It's more of just stuck to myself. But the point of the matter, though,
What? See, ah!
what
What?
is what are you trying to make?
How old are you now?
I'm old enough to not be your grandfather. I'm actually quite younger than you. I'm 37.
37 and you
Yeah.
haven't been on a date?
Well, I mean, I guess I've been on some things. Maybe that could be no.
There's
Maybe
someone for everyone out there. Like, why aren't you dating?
it's the same reason you're given that sort of questionable pause, where it's like, why is dating so difficult?
Yeah.
Because everyone has different
What are
expectations
you
of what they.
afraid of?
What am I afraid of? I'm afraid of the same thing I think most people are afraid of. You give your heart away, and you end up with something that's, because the heart is like, it's like a glass. It's like glass, right? Stained glass window in churches. You have the color
Yeah,
and all the view and stuff. It's sort of like that. The heart is a precious thing on any scale. But when you're
it
trying to
is.
give it away to someone, there is that moment of a leap of faith, right?
Yeah.
And like you were saying earlier, you never know if someone's going to come in and use it, use that against you, whatever. And there are those people that do.
I saw this thing and it makes sense. It's like the people that you've loved that have broken your heart, they needed your love. Like they needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they've got whatever demons going on inside.
Mm-hmm.
The people that you've like freely given your love to truly needed it. Even if they burned you, even if they hurt you, they
Mm-hmm.
needed what you had to give.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what I like to look at it as, is that, you know, clearly they needed it.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly like that was, I don't know. But it's like they needed what you had to give,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. And maybe that's what you were meant for, is maybe you were meant to give. And I am a giver. Um, but yeah, it kind of makes you think. But no, I will put myself back out there. Like I plan on, you know, dating again soon. Um, it, but yeah, I highly encourage you. Do not fear, only believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't walk around. If I was afraid, Like, I wouldn't have had the last year that I've had if I was
Mm.
afraid. I took a massive chance. I'm still taking a chance. I'm still taking a massive financial chance. Like, I'm
Right.
barely scraping by, but
Mm.
I'm getting there, and I'm doing something that genuinely brings me joy.
Right.
But if I were to listen to everyone else, there's no way that I would have done all this. If I
Right.
would have listened to my brothers, I'd still be selling insurance.
Right.
Like, if I would have listened to everyone, if I would have listened to other people, I'd have an OnlyFans, or I'd
Mm.
be hoeing again. Which I think about it because I'm like, God bless, I could just, if I just went back, I could make a whole bunch of money and just pay off my house.
Right.
But no, like, I just can't do it again. Like, I
Right.
can't. I have given my life to God, and I'm like, I will never go back to doing that. And I feel bad when I post the pictures that I post.
Mm.
But I'm like, well, fuck, how else am I supposed to find a husband? So, like, how else am I supposed to find a husband? Like, I'm posting pictures.
You
Um,
you start
but
you
no,
start the you just started the very first step you can is that just as what you're doing with your the baking stuff is you just put yourself out there. You put yourself out there in a steadfast pace, obviously, but you put yourself out there so that you're at least seen, and if something ticks on somebody's
yeah,
scale, then you go through that process because again, you're not dumb. Let's just put that out there. You're not dumb. You've been through a stage of life where you can read the signs of somebody, where you
yes,
could you could almost you probably could almost tell the intention of somebody by just how they look at you and react to you. And that's something that's sort of like a detector for yourself, which can be good or bad because could work against you, could work for you. But the point of the matter is that you have that skill that can be a bit of a saver when it needs to be. But I also think that when you keep saying, how else am I going to find a husband? Well, first off, you should just that should be the ultimate end goal, but it should just be starting with that first step of where can I just find someone to begin that process?
yeah.
Because it's not a one-stop shop. Look, if you wanted that, you do a mail order bride and you'd be done with it, okay? Or
And I
groom,
get, I
whichever.
get that, I get that men. I understand why men do that though. Like, I understand the whole mail order bride thing. It makes sense when you really
Mm.
think about it. I, I don't know why. Yeah, continue. Sorry, I'll get back to it.
No, you're fine. But it also should go to the effect like you were talking about how uh men need, you were pointing out to the factor of men need sex. Well, and then I think you were saying like women don't need it as much. But then again, you do have those women out there who are very hypersexual and they are very um uh, I guess the nympho thing or whatever. There's that sort of
And
thing too.
those women are usually women that have been sexually abused as children.
Right. But it doesn't mean
So
that it doesn't mean that they're stuck to that point of time. There are women who get
no,
past that.
but no, you can get past that. But there's a lot of women that think that, oh, I'm just supposed to be super sexy all the time.
Hmm.
You get that. Yeah, I don't know. I've told God that if he wants a man in my life, he'll put a man in my life. I'm
Hmm.
not going to go out actively looking for it anymore. Like, nope, I'm not
Yeah.
going to go on the dating apps. I'm not going to do it. Like, if I'm meant to be with someone, God will bring him into my life. That's
Hmm.
that's where I'm at right now.
I.
But and that's the same for you is and again, what you think about, you bring about. I know we've talked about this before. Manifestation is a real fucking thing, and people don't understand
Hmm.
how it actually works. But yeah, what you think about, you bring about. And if you think about bad shit, more bad shit's gonna keep fucking happening to you. Think about good shit's gonna happen to you. But you gotta be
Hmm.
specific about what you want. You gotta think about what you really want and feel like, how amazing is it gonna feel when I finally have this? And just feel it now and enjoy life now instead of waiting. Oh, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when, or oh, I'll date when, or
Hmm.
whatever. Like, you have to choose. You have to make a choice every day to be
Hmm.
happy.
Hmm.
You legit have to make a choice every day to be happy. And that's
Hmm.
what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah.
But you need to do that too. And the right woman will walk into your life at the right time.
I almost feel like this is a self-reflection to Jen, where she's talking to herself, and we're all here just watching her just talk to herself, just like,
That's what you
yes,
guys
Jen.
watch all the time. That's basically what you're watching me do all the time. Like, I'm inviting everyone into my head. That's my live stream, is I'm inviting people into my head and how the
Yeah.
fuck I think. Like, we haven't even talked about conspiracy theories. Fuck.
and it's a wonderful bouncy house right in there. And just there's a moon castle over there. There's a cotton candy machine over there. There's a dark area over there. I don't know what that's called. It's like a junk pile.
Water
But
sports.
water. Is it
Water
what you really do? You really enjoy that, or is there something else you really enjoy more than that? That's the real question.
There's something that I really enjoy about it. Like there's just done in the right there's just something there. It's an ownership thing, you know. It's like it's like marking your territory. It's I don't know. There's just a thing to it.
What?
It's not going to be all the time, but it's
What?
just something that yeah.
Let's get into the real question. What since Jen likes him look tall or whatever, but what does Jen actually prefer? Because we're getting to the point where you're talking about relationship and all that stuff. Like,
I
what
don't
is the
think I have
preference?
I don't think I have like a preference. Like I don't have like a type. I don't think I have a type. Like, you know, it's just either you're gonna twang my twanger or you're not. Like when I look at you, like that's the thing. Like either there's gonna be a spark there or there's
Yeah.
not. And you know, like I don't know. It just depends. Like you know, you got to be taller. You've got to you just yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I
So
just I don't think I have a type. I don't I yeah I don't I really because
you
I've liked all different kinds of men. You know,
right,
so
but
I
that
don't
was
think I
for a
have a type.
different. That was for a different reason. That was for a different
No, I didn't
reason.
like any of them.
Okay.
So,
Well, okay. But I mean, the point of the matter is that you say you don't have a type, but yet you have sort of a form
I
of
have
requirement.
I have requirements, you know, but like those are easy to fit into, and it's just like you just got to have the right look, you know. And can I tell you what that look is? No, I know it when I see it, you know. Like I just yeah, like
She'll
it's
have
like when
her.
that look when you first meet someone, you're like, "Oh shit." You know? Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. So,
I can see that. I once
yeah.
had that long ago, but that sort of was a dissipating fad sort of thing, and that got pushed out of that person's life. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, you're going to have multiple situations where that may become a thing, or you find something that settles. Like it's not like the bad kind of settle. It's sort of like the contentment sort of settle. Because a lot of people are uncontent with their own life or with their own lives or how things are going, and they
They're
sort of
discontented.
yeah
Yeah, a lot of people
discontented,
are discontented with their own
discontented.
lives, and they and that goes back to the projection that I talked about earlier. You know, the projection that, you know, everyone projects their stuff. Like when they're
Mm,
discontented, they want you to make them happy instead of
mm,
them being happy on their own,
mm,
you know? So I know I've done it. I've expected people to make me happy, you know, but it's not how it works. You got to
mm,
make yourself happy. And then you
mm,
just, you know, it's like you want to be that around that person just because you like being around them. You know, not because you expect anything from them, you know,
mm,
I guess to a degree, but
mm.
I mean there's expectations, but not not unreasonable expectations, I don't think. You know?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess both sides have to know what they're walking into when they get in that first phase of like dating. I guess it's a term.
Yeah.
Like you go out
That's why
there,
I'm open about that's half the reason I'm open about everything. I'm like, nope, let's just fucking get it out on the table. Like, let me just fucking lay out I'll unpack all my baggage for you and tell
right?
you everything. And then you can decide if you're gonna stay, if you're gonna run away screaming.
Yeah,
You know? So
you have an unhealthy collection of squeaky ducks. I know that for a fact. She has rubber duckies. I'm just joking. But no, that is an understandable thing because again, that all comes back to that time and all that stuff. And
you just feel like you wasted time and energy. But again, like I said, the thing that makes me feel better is that clearly that person needed love.
mhm,
Clearly that person needed the love that I had to give.
mhm.
And so, yeah, I don't know.
And yeah, and you certainly have.
Be
So,
naked for money. I'll be naked for honey. That's funny. I was physically naked for money.
uh,
Soul,
sh-
emotional, inner, you know, like soul, like, like naked,
mm,
naked soul
mhm.
is a little bit different, you know.
Mm, oh, oh, oh. Two dogs and a chicken. Two dogs and a chicken. Someone's in the house. Someone's in the house. Someone's in the house.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're just they can't help it. They can't help it. So
Oh,
they
well,
can't
they
help
look.
it. They're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're your
So
dogs. You love them.
I do. I do.
But yeah, I think at least for all, because this is another thing that too that comes that flip coin. It's all the stuff you see out there with all those content creators and stuff saying like on the dating scene or whatever, like the whatever podcast or
Yes.
some of
Oh
those
my
other
gosh,
things.
those poor girls.
Yeah,
The whatever podcast is interesting. It's
yeah.
interesting. Like,
It's because I would hear stories. I've heard stories where some of them have gotten more like subs or whatever because they're OnlyFans and whatnot, or
mm-hmm.
maybe
It's
they've
like they
been
just do it just to get noticed, to be seen. Like if you get
yeah
on that podcast, ooh, hey, you're on the whatever podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
You thought the
Yeah.
name would have dissuaded people from going there, but no, they really come on.
They really come on and they see the abuse that they dish out to these girls, which granted a lot of these girls need it,
mm,
but at the same time, like I've seen it before where they're talking and I'm like, oh, that's why. Like the one dude said that he never goes down on women and that, he said something else and I was just like,
mm,
so you're one of those, just like you're terrible in bed.
uh,
Just yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, the whatever podcast. I don't know if I'd ever do that one if I got invited. I don't know.
I would. You know what? If it one, I'd be surprised if you did, and two, I think having your not only your personality but your experience can kind of rub up against of what's sort of been preached from those type of podcasts
Yeah.
because it's such a disconnect from what it actually
Well,
is.
yeah, but it's a disconnect. But I don't agree with how the younger people are dating now.
Mm-hmm,
And how all of their weird things. Like I don't know. I think more people need to come back to God.
mm-hmm,
So I don't know. I think people need to stop arguing over whose God is right.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, that's just me. That's just
mm-hmm.
me.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you kind of? I mean, you've already mentioned your kids in the past as well. Like, do you fear that for them too, in that sense, and in that
I
dating?
yeah, they both have been with their partners, and that was what I fucking forgot to do. I meant to post an anniversary post for my son and his girlfriend. I forgot to do that.
Oh,
Because my daughter and her son just had their 1 year anniversary, so they both have pretty solid
you,
relationships.
you
So
mean
maybe I
you
won't
mean
have to worry.
your daughter and her boyfriend? Because you said your daughter and her son.
My daughter and her boyfriend, and then my son and his girlfriend. Sorry.
I was like, wait a second. When she
No, my
have a
daughter.
kid?
No. I don't have any grandkids yet that I know of. That I know of. I have an older son, so I don't know if I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. But
Mm,
yeah, no, my daughter and her boyfriend, and then my son and his girlfriend. They both been with their partners for over a year now, so
mm.
they both chosen pretty well. So yeah.
We get the Jen seal of approval right there. The more and more I look at her hair, I get jelly. Well, you know what? You can grow your hair out to be that long too, right? Like you could just let it
Yeah.
go and just comb it
It's only
over
because
and
I colored it today, so it's all silky because I colored it. Because
silky
I
smooth.
normally don't. I normally don't wash my hair. I don't
Really?
shampoo my hair. No,
Oh,
I don't. The only thing I put in my hair is the hair color. That's the only thing that goes in my hair. I
why
don't put
don't you?
anything in it
Why don't you shampoo
because
your hair?
it's better for your hair if you don't. Your your head is ab- absorbing all that stuff all the time. We're not supposed to. We're not. Humans are not meant to wash all the time the way that we do. We're obsessed about it. It's silly.
Well,
So yeah.
I don't wash all the time. I wash every other
Yeah.
day, so that's a little
Yeah.
different than
That's a
all the
little
time.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little better. But I know people that'll shower like 2 or 3 times a day. So it's
Hey,
like, fuck, that's too much. It's too
some
much.
people have a little thing called germophobia. Okay, you can't.
I know, but then once again, it's a fear. And like if you have fear and worry is a sin. Do you know why?
And
Because you're doubting God's power. When you
mm,
worry about things, if you've given it to God, if you say, God, take care of this for me, and then you're worrying about it, you're doubting
mm-hmm.
God.
Right. But
So
I think he also understands that too. That's just something that is part of that ordeal. Even if we give to you, it's the whole thing of like people doubting if God exists, or whatever. Christian that has doubts or whatnot.
yeah,
If you're to say you're never supposed to doubt again, then that's not really being human at that point. That's really being uh, unrealistic of the matters at hand, because sometimes you will be tried through trials and tribulations. And so while it's understandable in that regard, I still think that even he understands that there will be times where you'll come to those points, and you're certainly not going to get any lashings over the face with it. So there's that. um, you're supposed to shampoo and conditioner one day, then condition the other day after that, and then shampoo 2 days after that. Look, that's a lot of shampooing for just
I don't need a chart in my showers. What days? What am I doing with hair today?
maybe maybe for taking out the trash, but like for the hair, come on now.
Hair, like I don't need a whole fucking chart.
Yeah, well, it looks great as is. I don't get it.
What is she texting me?
Uh-oh. She's like, "Mom, you need to hurry up. I need your help now, Mom."
she, she said, yeah, I don't know what children you think I have." She got that too. That's funny. That's too funny.
It's those Portugal Hispanic children she's adopted as
She's funny. She's funny.
One Christmas, Mom's about to turn to grandma.
I'm ready to have grandkids. I think I don't. Yeah, it's the showering every day that damages the hair.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to grandkids.
I'm
Like,
just
really looking forward to it. And I don't think if somebody said they're pregnant now, like, it wouldn't bother me. I'm
right.
like, okay, we'll figure it out.
Mm,
We will figure it the fuck out.
mm,
Babies are a blessing.
mm.
But yeah, I think I would make a good grandma, a good busha.
A busha? What's
A
that?
busha. It's a Polish is what I grew up with like my dad's grandma. My dad's mother was Polish, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
what she was called, was busha. And then my stepdad's um my stepdad's mother was busha. So
Mm.
yeah,
So does that mean
it's a
like
Polish thing.
does it mean your last
Yeah.
name ends with ski?
No, huh? No, because my dad and my grandpa wasn't Polish. So
Oh.
my grandma was Polish, but my grandpa was not. So yeah,
Oh.
that's why we don't have a ski. No SKI.
Well, no. Oh, that's true. Yes, because
So
what?
yeah.
I keep hearing someone yell from Mom in the background.
Oh, that's Bob. Wait. Bob! Bob! Yeah. There you go. Hi! Hi! Hi, Ringo! Yeah. Hannah! Hey, Bob! Yeah. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing Bob.
Oh my
She's
god! I
like,
thought
oh,
it was.
there's talking.
Yeah. I really thought it was your daughter.
No, that's not that. No. That's Bob. Bob! Bob! Hello! Yeah. So,
That's
yeah.
pretty. That's pretty good. Now that'd be
That's
good
Bob.
magic show right there.
Right? Yeah. So.
He's a variant of Polish, ironically coming from a ski. Hey,
Right? Yeah.
he's a Helensky right there.
Right?
But no, I mean that's just pretty interesting because it didn't, that you have that sort of Polish ancestry
Yeah.
running
A
through your
little bit.
veins.
Just a little bit. I just like the name of Busha. So
Busha.
like I'll be Busha.
Busha. That's
Busha.
so. That's almost like bouge.
And then I thought about it. I was like, I could be Busha Jen, which is BJ. It's like, well, if the shoe fits.
And that's when he knew he was in trouble.
Yup.
let me just throw out some few words out there that make it, and they landed.
Right?
I wonder if you just do that for fun. You just throw something out there to catch some guy off guard, like, and then you just waiting to see how they recover.
You bet your kielbasa. That's
Oh.
funny.
It's a little too long. That's a little too long right there, good sir.
Yeah.
You need to hold back on that one. Oh my goodness.
Kielbasa and cabbage. I could go for some kielbasa and cabbage.
That's the Polish coming out right now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good shit. Oh, that's good shit. Yeah, I should
I
make
sh-
that. I should make some soon.
Actually, going back to the food stuff, I did see that you had posted that piece of bread. Was it sun-dried tomatoes? I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Better than Panera. Sun-dried tomato basil. So it's got sun-dried tomatoes, basil, fresh basil, and roasted garlic. I don't know what platchik is.
Neither do I. I've never heard of it.
Platchik. I don't know. But yeah, no. And that bread is just, and then it's Parmesan on top, and it's just fucking good. Cat, can I help you?
Placek. Aha.
Placek.
Give me a second. I don't know how to sound that.
Placek.
All right. I think I found some stuff. Here we go. There we go. Placek is a traditional Polish yeast-raised crumb-topped coffee cake or sweetbread, often baked for holidays like Easter.
It's like coffee cake.
Yeah. Rhymes with wreck. Plastic. There we go. Plastic. Plastic. It is known for its rich cake-like texture made with eggs. Yeah, I know.
I've been trying. No, like I've learned a little bit of Polish, So yeah, Placek.
You just need to spit over your mic. You'll get it right. It's made with. There we go. I would. Hey, this is very suggestive. You better hold yourself back, young man. Try Jen's Placek. It is known for its rich cake-like texture made with eggs, butter, milk, and often raisins.
We could swap it and do like cherries instead, though.
Someone doesn't like the raisins, huh?
I don't fucking like raisins and things.
Is it? Do you not like raisins because they remind you of you?
No. You're funny though. I've just never liked raisins. I'll eat them, but I just don't like them in desserts. I like There's this really good Indian rice dish called navratan pulao, and I'm probably butchering that, but it's like jeweled rice. Rice is what it's called, and they put raisins in it. It's actually really fucking good. That's like one of the only things that I like raisins in is like Indian food. But other than that, like I'm just not. I like raisins and savory things, but like not in desserts. Like oatmeal raisin cookies, no, that's fucking sacrilege.
That is a lie. Those cookies. I agree with you. Those cookies are a lie. They should never exist.
They're healthy cookies. It's fucking stupid.
I want my. Go ahead.
Raisins and carrot cake. Raisins and carrot cake is fucking
lies.
sacrilegious.
They're both are lies. I want my chocolate chip to look like chocolate chip, not be a fake for a stinking oatmeal raisin, because that's a disaster. That's a sin. It's a sin right there.
Right.
Let's see. Texture and appearance: soft, slightly dense crumb with golden crust and a sweet, crumbly topping. Common ingredients: raisins, often golden, so you got golden raisins. Eggs, butter, milk, sugar, flour, yeast, and flavorings like nutmeg or orange zest. I think you could use a little more orange zest in your life, there, Jen.
I love orange zest.
You seem like someone who would use orange zest like it was like ice cream. You just all over the place. Cultural significance, traditionally baked for Easter and special occasions in Eastern Europe, especially among Polish communities.
Oh, and there's a recipe. Look at that.
All recipes offers a detailed recipe with 2 loaves using 6 cups of flour,
1 cup of raisins.
1
Fuck all
cup,
that.
and a crumb
Yeah.
topping of sugar, flour, and butter. All right.
See, this is why I use Grok. I'm like, I'll plug it into Grok. I'm like, hey, Grok, give me a great recipe for plachek, and it'll fucking pop it up and just like, and then just give it so that I just have 1 loaf, you know, and it'll break it all down and give me. That's why I like using. I love using Grok for recipes. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Hey, Martha Stewart. All right. Martha Stewart's recipe uses rapid rise yeast, orange zest, and 3 rises for a richer flavor.
Ooh, hey,
We can-
might have to go with that. Yeah.
We can check her out. Here we go. We're gonna go to Martha Stewart because Martha Stewart is queen on all that is cookery.
She's done some good stuff. Oh, it's only got 4 stars.
4 stars. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at just that crumbliness right there. It's
Huh.
almost like you want to give it a good slap to wake that powder off it. So
3 loaves. Yeah, that's just silly.
3 loaves. But they could be saved for later. Remember, you can freeze these.
You
All
could
right.
just downsize it, because what if you could make 3 loaves, but then what if you make 3 loaves and they all turn out like shit? Then you just wasted 3 loaves.
Hey,
So
you know
especially
what?
when you're making a new recipe, it's
Mm.
always a good idea to like downsize and try to make it as small as possible.
Well, I heard you don't make shite, so I don't think that'll be a problem.
I
But
make
again,
some stuff that doesn't turn out. The bagels. I don't know if everybody saw the bagel catastrophe. That was fucking terrible. I made the bagels. They came out like that. Like, it was stupid.
hey,
I've
know
made
what's
some shit that didn't turn out. That I had 2 loaves of bread just the other day where I forgot to butter the fucking lid, and it stuck to the lid and ruined it. You know,
Hey.
I'm like, son of a bitch. I fail all the time.
you
I
made
promise.
you made something that I don't think anyone's made any before. Flat bagels.
Flat
I think we need to
bagels.
have some flat bagels in our life.
Oh, dear.
And
I
that's
fed them to the dogs. They were bad.
ingredients: 1/4 cups of milk, 2 packages of rapid rise dry yeast,
Oh my gosh.
2 to 1/4 cups plus 1/2 tablespoons.
Yeah, that's too much. We're not doing all that. We're not making all that.
8
That's
cups.
just silly.
8 cups
So,
of
no.
unbleached all-purpose flour.
No one's wasting. No one can afford to make 3 loaves right now. Like that,
And
8 cups of flour. Like that's a bag of flour. That's $6 right there.
Well, just cut it in half. Like what's your
Yeah,
problem
no,
here?
you
It's
gotta
just
cut it into a third. You know, you gotta figure out how to bring it down to a third.
well,
That's just too
that's
much.
what you use Grok for. Can I take this down to a third?
Yeah.
2.5 sticks or 1/4 cups of unsalted butter plus more for bowl and pans. Zest of half orange. Okay, 5 large eggs.
Chocolate chips and banana bread. Yep. I gotta make it again then. Shit. He does not like that fact that I put chocolate chips and banana bread. I think it's fucking amazing.
That you
I'm
know
gonna
what
make more.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Put more chocolate chips and banana bread. Make it
Mini chocolate chips. Mini chocolate chips are really good. Not big chocolate chips, just mini chocolate chips. That's what you got to do. You got to do
chocolate. Well,
little
screw mini
ones.
chocolate chips. I want the best. All right.
Yeah. No, I like the mini ones. It's just good. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to make some banana muffins or something, and maybe sell those, because fucking dudes love banana bread. I don't know why, but holy shit, do men love banana bread? It's weird.
Because you as a woman made the banana bread. I don't get why
No,
that's hard.
men love banana bread. I don't know what it is. It's just a thing. Like, we don't.
Ah.
Yeah, there's so many men. They're like, do you have any banana bread? No.
Your mom.
Oh,
But anyway.
Yeah. I thought we had questions. Do we have questions at some point?
No, what do you mean? Well, that's later
I
on.
thought we had the hat.
That's
the
not to
questions.
we're almost there. We're almost there. But this is
Okay.
I found this where you can buy actually the plastic from. It's our all butter Polish plastic bread has been an all season constant in our line for over 30 years. Now that's something to be proud of. This rich all butter cake like bread is studded with white raisins and covered in butter crumb topping. It is an absolute must for traditional Polish Easter celebration and always included in a Polish Easter Swiconka basket.
What?
It says
What
the
does it say?
SWIECONKA
Oh, sweet chunka.
Swichonka basket.
Sweet chunka. I think maybe
Swichonka.
I could be fucking that up, but I'm gonna make that shit with cherries. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out how to make it with cherries.
Buy two. Ooh, man, this place has some good stuff. Basket is, however, just too good to have only at Easter, so we make this Polish raisin bread available all year long.
Sweet, yes, sweet
Nice.
chunka. Sweet
That's
chunka.
that looks actually is pretty good. Oh, I thought those were holes, but those are actually the raisins. Nice.
Those are the raisins. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't have holes.
Needs more holes. Gosh, Jen, you need to put some more holes in your bread. It's not funny. It's not fair when I have to look at a bread and I see no holes. It just doesn't make it work. Okay.
It was so funny. Well, no.
Walnuts.
Sometimes I like walnuts. Sometimes I like pecans.
She likes all kind of nuts. All right.
Svi and chunka.
Sviachunka.
Svi and Shvi. No, Shvi and chunka. Yeah.
Sviachunka.
Chunk,
I like your Sviachunka.
I think so. Thin chunk.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. She makes vagina loaves from all the yeast. Oh, you're funny. And the butter lamb. Yeah, I want to make butter candles.
Ooh.
Butter candles. Have you seen that? Where it's like you use a certain kind of wick, and I have them, but I don't have molds. I need some kind of molds. And you melt down the butter, and then you pour it into the mold and put the wick in there, and then when you have a loaf of bread, you just light it and like next to the bread, and then you can sit there and dip your bread in fresh warm butter candles. Learn something new every day, huh?
Oh, you are quite the lady to dip the butter in. But anyway, the point. I'm trying to find how to say. Okay, no, that's not it. No. Oh, God, let me see if I can't find it. Chonka.
Svian chunka.
No, I see it. They spelled it. Oh, here we go. That's right. This is the way they spell it. Here we go. There we go. Okay, here we're gonna listen to how they say it.
Święconka.
Święconka.
Damn.
Święconka.
Święconka.
Meaning the blessing of the Easter baskets is one of the most enduring and beloved Polish traditions on Holy Saturday during Easter, with roots dating back to the early history of Poland. It is also observed by expatriate and the descendants Poles in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Sweden, and other Polish communities in the world.
The blessing of the Easter baskets. Huh.
That's right. The tradition of food blessing at Easter, which has early medieval roots in Christian society, the tradition is said to date from the 7th century in its basic form. The more modern form, containing bread and eggs, symbols of Christ, of resurrection in Christ, are said to date from the 12th century. Good Lord. It's craziness all around. Dip the stock of baby butter in her. Pour some sugar on me is more what you should have said. Pour some sugar on me.
No, she's got to go to the store. I don't even have any food right now. She's got to go to the store and go get food.
Look at that face. Look at that face. That's a dog right there. Look at that. Aw. Who's a good girl? Oh,
boy.
Never mind. But the point.
What am I smelling? No. What do I smell? What am I? It's coming from you.
Uh-oh.
Don't lick me. You smell gross.
Smell like dog. You smell like dog, you dog. Stick. Oh, Tip. He he said dip the stock of baby butter in her. He forgot to say stick. Someone's being a little too forward with what they want. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. The baskets containing a sampling of Easter foods are brought to church to be blessed on Holy Saturday. So what you would do is look there. That's a typical Sri Shanka basket. So right there, and look at that. Oh crap! Look at that. They're gonna bless all the baskets. So they bring the
Oh, wow.
basket to church and they get blessed, and it's filled with
Oh, that's
eggs
cool.
and all
Huh.
sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
you need to go. You
interesting.
need to take your basket to a church and have it blessed and see what happens. That's one holy basket, young lady. The foods in the basket have symbolic meaning. Eggs symbolize life in Christ's resurrection. Bread symbolizes Jesus. Ham or sausage, symbol of great joy and abundance. Salt represents purification. Horseradish, symbolic of the bitter
Do
sacrifice
not
of
wipe your
Christ.
face on me. No.
White lamb figure represents Christ. Cake, rarely. Just like bread is a symbol of Jesus Christ. The food blessed in the church remains untouched according to local traditions until Sunday morning. So that stuff's going to spoil unless it's hard boiled. All right. Unless it's hard boiled. But that's what
Święconka.
Okay.
is.
Svinchunka.
Święconka.
There you go. That's how it's done.
Svinchunka.
There you go.
Okay.
But
Okay,
yeah, so
stop. No, all done. All done. All done. All, no, I don't want goobers. No, stop goobering. No, all done. All done.
No. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. It's good
John
job.
Coffee.
John Coffee, just
John
not spelled the
Coffee.
same.
My goose is outside my window.
What?
Yeah.
Is it like watching you through the?
He's outside. He sees me and he's right outside. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Milton. Okay. You don't believe me. I know you don't believe me. Wait. Right outside my fucking window. And he's honking because he wants in.
He's drooling for you. Oh, that's the dog.
No. So
okay.
I gotta roll.
Yeah, I know. We're there. Mazel tov. But anyway, it is the top of the hour, and so we're gonna start winding ourselves down.
Okay.
Like the drink, ma'am, only not spelt the same. That's
only not spelled
right,
the same.
John
That's
Coffee.
right. John
That's right.
Coffee.
But anyway, we let's see where it is. Oh, here we go. All right, there's your links. Young lady. Spiel yourself.
Spiel. We're fine Texas breakfast. I'll be back in the kitchen soon. I'll be back for Goodnight Gospel tonight for sure. So, and then I'll post a legs up the wall picture because I need it. Milton, can you hear him?
I hear your bird.
Well, yeah, now she's gonna be jealous too. But yeah, Milton, he keeps walking back and forth across the window.
Milton, stop it! I'm coming. Mama's coming. Okay, there's all her links will be both on the Rumble and YouTube site. So if you want to see where else she's at, the links are right there. So give it a whirl. Of course, if you
and I'll be able. I'm working on shipping, so pretty soon you'll be able to order bread, and I'll be able to ship it.
I'm looking forward to it. I still haven't gotten those chocolate chip cookies, but that's another time. But anyway, for my things, whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only is helping being seen more, it also helps having other people on like Jen or the breakfast champ of Texas, and so many other people. Again, over 300 various guests. So Dev, Slay, so many other people. It's been a wonderful time. But any help with the engagement factor on either end is much appreciated. So thank you that for so much. And of course, I do a few things too. Let's see, where can I find them? So I'm part of Proton's partner program. Proton is a privacy-oriented company. I use it on a daily basis. They are offering a 2-week free trial for using any of their sort of thing, whether it be the mail, the Proton Drive, all that stuff. You can have 2 weeks free with this link here. If you want to try it, great. If not, that's okay too. I just put it out there so people know of this great tool
Hey,
for
get out
protecting
of
their
that.
privacy and all that stuff.
Sorry.
I'm just hearing Bob in the background. I'm like, all right.
Yes.
And of course,
Milton outside the window. I got Bob yelling at me. I got my dog licking himself over here. Like,
okay. Oh, that's.
Yes, Milton, I see you.
I'm coming. Mama's coming. All right, and of course there is code Biltong USA, which is a you can go there. You can see they do biltong, which is a South African meat snack, really. But you can go there. They offer more stuff like UK sweets and treats and sweets and treats from South Africa as well. That's raw. It's like a family-owned business. It's very mama popish. So great people. I've had them on before. So if you want to check it out, the link is there. And if you do want to buy something from them, you can use code DAR to save 10%. That's right, 10%. Not 1%, not 5%, 10%. Because 10% is oh so good. But anyway, that's all my stuff for that. Of course, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will have on a lovely lady who's more into horror than I ever know. She is, her name is Reanimate Her. So Reanimate Her will come on at 7 p.m. here. And all the stuff about horror and whatnot. We'll just have a great time conversing
I'm
about
glad
whatever.
you were here too, Rhett.
Oh, well, glad you're here too, Rat. On to Minecraft with the bestie was real. Oh, thank you for being here, Rat. Thank you for being here. He's pacing. Someone moved his stapler and stole his cake. Never do that for a duck. Never do that for a duck. But again, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Reanimate Her. And of course, the last thing I do with my guest before we ride off in the sunset, like on two Clydesdales, is this thing I like to call questions from all day. She's gonna be thinking, man, I wish I had a Clydesdale. You know, it'd be a good husband if I had I do this thing called Questions from Hat. I bought a hat from Mumble. I put some questions aside. So what happened is my guest gets 2 freebie questions because I'm just so generous. Because I like giving, being a little generous. But anyway, if people want more than the 2 questions, I have to give a Rumble rant. I know I'm in YouTube, but I'm not monetized. So there's that. But anyway, we're going for the first question. Are you ready for Jen?
Yes.
Okay. She said she was ready. I'm going to give her like 5 minutes now. Question number 1. Let's see what it says. Question number says, what's your favorite color?
It depends on what it is. I'm really weird. Like I love wearing black. So I love the color black. I love the color red when it comes to furniture. I love like random pieces of red furniture. I don't fucking know why. But I think my absolute favorite color is like an aqua blue. So like my bathroom is like one of my favorite places to be because the floor, like the aqua blue on the floor, the aqua on the walls, like it's just a very calming, peaceful. I love yellow too. Like I absolutely love yellow. So yeah, I don't have a single favorite color. I don't think it depends on what it is. But if you're getting something, like if someone is giving me something like black or aqua is usually, I don't know. It's just, I don't think I have a single favorite anymore. I think I just have more. Yeah. Anyway, I get to ask you a question.
Well, we're not done with the 2 questions.
No. I get to ask you a question. As a question I used to ask every client every time I saw a client. I'd be like,
whoa, you treat me like...
No, but it's just a fun question. I'd be like, what's your favorite part on a woman's body? Like, as a man, what's your favorite part of a woman's body?
A face goes a long way. Right? A face goes a long way. I'm not against the other stuff, but the face is what catches you first, right?
Right.
When you see someone for the first time, you see their face. Now, I will say this: some women put a little too much on. All right, they compound it. They compound it. But they
make it too complicated these days.
Well, I have seen, there was a person I knew who caked it on, who literally caked it on, whether I don't know if it's hide acne or whatnot. But there are some women out there who have a natural beauty, and sometimes they use just a little bit. They use like a little foundation, maybe some mascara. I will tell you this: the one time I saw my mom without mascara, I thought she was sick. All right, just saying. This is what it looked like. It's like, oh, you okay?
That's
Like,
accurate. That's
yeah,
how I feel sick when I don't have mascara on because my eyelashes are so fucking straight. They don't curl, so I have to like curl them. I have this whole like process for curling my lashes and keeping them curled. And like even now they're not as curly as they could be.
they're still pretty though.
But when I don't have mascara on, I don't have my eyelashes curled. Like I feel like I look half dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can relate. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think a face can go a long way. Look, there are other parts too. All right, let's not get that wrong. Okay.
Well,
but
usually like a dude will say like, oh, I love boobs, or I love it. I love a great ass, or I love great legs, or I love this, or I love that. Or
well,
I love
you do
great
have a good
eyes.
pair of legs, but that's
I do.
beside the point. But the point of the matter is,
stems.
but the point of the matter is, it's more of the face because that's the first thing you're going to see. Well, there are some people that aren't going to be like that, but that's the first thing you're going to see when you are responding to them, talking to them, whether it be something of like you were talking about, like having that thing where it just hits you like a spark, right?
It's got a twanger.
Yeah.
Well, either they twang or they don't, So and then you can't really date somebody. That's the thing is like I can't. I've tried to date someone that didn't quite do it for me, like visually and nicest guy, but like it just like it. Like you just like no, I need your face to twang my twanger, and his face did not twang my twanger. So yeah,
that's well, I mean,
he's gotta yeah, I agree with you. It's got your face, like they just gotta have the right face. You can't explain it. They gotta have something that just does it for you.
I was gonna say something very wrong to that, but I'm not gonna say it anymore. Waffle mate, you're coming at the end, man. You're coming at the end, but thank you for being here. Legs should be your pride. They carry your butt. That's true. That is true. But I won't. I look. Some women just have a natural beauty. Some don't. I'm not against. They're just things that work. All right. I'm a guy. All right. A little simpler, but it just depends. But I think the face is the first part. Everything else is more of when you get a little closer to them in that sort of regard. Because you try to look at the other stuff in the first part, you're gonna lose out on getting to the next part. So there is that.
All right, I'll let you get to your next question. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're I'm glad you, because I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, I bet he's gonna say boobs. I'm like, no, I will say that after, but I won't say the first one, just because I know you're like, I know I know he'll say it. The last question is, unless someone gives a rumble rant, is do you tip or not? And if so, do you tip more than usual?
I usually do tip more than usual. If they deserve, if I feel like so when I used to go out all the time, when I used to go out to eat all the time when I was a hooker and I could afford to do it all the time, I used to tip way more. Like I had one girl. I was at this really nice restaurant and I had one. She was younger. And she was just having a hell of a night. You could just tell. Tell that she was having a hell of a night. And like it was like a $50 tab, and I think I tipped her $50. Like I just left 100 there and just like and left it. And I was like, no, because she came back and said something. I was like, no, you can keep the change, and she came back and hugged me, and I'm like, everybody has bad days, so it'll get better. It'll be fine, so. I normally tip a lot, but that being said, these days the tipping culture is completely out of control. It shouldn't be expected, and they expect a higher and higher and higher tip. Like a tip is an extra, something that you do.
It's voluntary.
Yes, voluntary, and like to do a really great job, and win them over with your personality. But it's like you just expect to just like hand something to someone and like do a half-ass job and get a big ass tip out of it. And it's like, no, I would rather go get my own food. And my big thing is like, it's hard to impress me at restaurants these days. Like it's really hard to impress me unless it's a really nice restaurant and no one can afford that. So it's your basic restaurants. I'm like, no, I'd rather cook. I would much rather cook. I realize it's a lot of dishes. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But I would just rather cook because it's gonna taste so much better and it's gonna be half the price. of what we could eat out at. So yeah, but I do when I do try to tip. I do try to tip. But I don't like it when it's expected, and I don't like it if it's something where they're not really doing anything. Like if they're not bringing it to your table, like why the fuck am I tipping? I don't tip it at Chick-fil-A and they bring it to my table. So why would I tip? Just So it's weird. It's weird, but yeah, I'm normally a generous tipper normally.
Yeah.
So I'll get back there. I'll get back there again.
So what Jen is saying is the rule of life is earn that tip.
Yes,
earn that tip.
but be personable. If you're gonna be a server, be personable.
Right.
And have a personality and be fun. And you might have a shitty day too, and that's but people just people have forgotten how to be personable. Everybody's like just on edge all the time. It's terrible.
Well, again, like you said, it's more of an expected thing than a voluntary thing. Like you go to go to a Starbucks and you'll see like a little tip container up front of like, what is this? It's like we need the tips. Like your boss should be paying you more because they're making billions off of you for this.
Right.
So
yeah.
Generous she is, and that's why she said work for the tip. Yeah. That's why she said work for the tip.
And I've been a waitress before. Like just the tip. Is she texting me?
Oh man.
What is she texting me?
She's trying to tell you
the price went down on something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But
that's always a nice thing.
Generous.
Generous. Yeah. That's my goal now, is to like be wealthy enough to start some sort of thing, and we'll call it generous with a J. So yeah, start some sort of philanthropical adventures, and they'll be generous.
Work with a man named Phil, and it will be a philanthropy. All right. But anyway, anyway, that is the end of it. Of course,
okay.
Big thank you to the people in chat.
Thanks for having me. That was fun.
Well, just calm down there, okay? Calm down. Let your ego deflate a bit, okay? Let me do chat first, and I'll get to you, okay? You're important too. All right, you're jumping the gun a bit. Yeah. The question really is, have you ever been manhandled at a show before? She's like, oh, fudge you. But anyway, but thank you. Thank you, chat, for being here, whether on the Rumble side or YouTube side. I appreciate you all. And of course, big hug, big love to the woman herself, Jen, for being so generous with her time, because it's always a great time getting to chat with her about whatever. And obviously you saw 2 hours of that, and that's what DaraChat is. It's just conversing about whatever, and that is the most freeing part I've enjoyed of doing this, is that I'm not tied to any specific end. I can go anywhere. Like Reading Rainbow, I can go twice as high. It's in a book. Just take a look. It's not Reading Rainbow, but we're getting close. That's right.
Oh, now the other one is in here.
Woof! Oh, now we got it. We got to hold on. We got to do the hole right there. Oh, look at that.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, do not. No. All
who's
done.
A good boy?
No, all done.
Oh.
No.
Sad. Sad.
No, that way. Nope.
Oh.
He has whacked my mouth before. If he gets to, he's whacked my nose. He's whacked my mouth. Like, I gotta be careful with him, because he's just big and doofusy. No, sir. I said no. You're all done. You're all done. You're all done. All done. You gotta wait. She's at the store getting it now.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm not going to.
No, all done. All done.
No, sit. All done. Sit.
Go. I will go give you a drink in a minute. I gotta go let Milton in. What am I? Why am I goobered? Stop.
Anyway, well, there you go. The night has been relieved. But anyway, thank you, Jen, for coming on, and of course, you're
Thanks,
always
Sarah.
welcome to come back.
I will
Because you're
always come
just one
back.
of a kind. Oh yeah, that.
Anytime.
Yes, finally, my skills are paying off. I've hit.
Anytime.
I know how to hit the spot well because I just.
Yeah, we got to say a thank you to Rhett. Like
Yeah.
people in chat. Meanwhile, he's 99% of the chat.
On the YouTube side, okay, calm it down. All right. Someone was throwing their big tip around and they wanted to be noticed. We noticed you, okay? Just calm it down, okay? Calm it down. All right, but anyway.
Oh yeah, he is on the YouTube side. That's right.
Yes, he is on the YouTube side. But anyway, how I end the show is I end with, as you saw with the earlier one with the music video, I end with, oops, nope, not that. Nope, where did I put it? There we go. I end with One Day With You by Pogo. That's the artist's name, by the way. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. And again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. And let's go Tigers. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, have a good night. Bye.